4 of my polyphasic sleep experiment. It's becoming increasingly easier to stay awake, although my morning hours are still a little bit tough because I do feel sleepy and tired, and I'm not as productive as I am during the day, during those hours. My first nap at 7 is no problem, and my last nap at 6 is also no problem because by then it's already dark. The midday nap is a little bit of a problem because I'm fully awake and not sleepy at all throughout the day, and so haven't been able to fall asleep at that time. We'll see if my body adjusts and starts to sleep at that time as well. Today I wanted to talk to you about the different sleep phases. So let's do that.
So there are 4 stages of non-REM sleep and 1 stage of REM sleep. These are characterized by the different brain waves. And these are the 4 stages. The first stage is when you are slightly falling asleep. It's light sleep. You're kind of drifting in. The brain waves are theta waves, and you're just lightly sleeping for about 10 minutes or so. Then you go into stage 2, which is where you usually spend about 40 to 50% or 55% of your time, actually, depending on your age. And this is where some of the new things that you have learned are being consolidated. This is where you have sleep spindles. And then you go to 3 and 4. Stages 3 and 4 are deep sleep. This is where you have delta waves. And this is the rejuvenating type of sleep, the restorative sleep. And also the sleep when you start to stimulate growth hormone. And after that, you have your REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement sleep. This is where you dream more intensely. And you have these cycles throughout the night. Then there's something very interesting. Our sleep cycles and patterns vary throughout our life. So here you see on the x-axis the age of a person, and you see all the different stages. Stage 1, 2, the deep sleep, slow wave sleep, the REM sleep, and then you see how long you stay awake after the initial sleep, because sleep cycles tend to vary between 90 to 110 minutes usually, and so you might wake up between some of these cycles. And so it is interesting to note that the deep sleep, slow wave sleep, diminishes throughout life. This is the part that is really rejuvenating. So when you are young, you have a lot of this. But over time, you get less and less. Also, the REM sleep decreases. This is also important for the rejuvenation of the mind, or the brain, actually. And the time you tend to spend awake during the night increases. So you see that older people spend a lot of time awake and sleep less hours than most other age groups. But what happens when you start napping instead of sleeping throughout the night? Well, one of the things that happens is that phase 1 and 2, the light sleep phases, tend to diminish dramatically, and you go straight into the deep sleep or the REM sleep, depending on which one you need more at that time. That also means that you get better recollection from your dreams, and you can also experiment more with lucid types of dreaming, which I think is really interesting and is something that I will be experimenting with very soon.
Also, let me give you an update on the spinning lady, remember? So she keeps spinning anti-clockwise for me right now. When I look at her, I can change it, but she tends to spin anti-clockwise, which might be an indication that it's my right hemisphere that is more engaged. However, I have not been able to truly verify if this is so. So if you know anything about it, let me know in the comments. So this is it. This is everything for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.